Morning.
Hello? Can you hear me?
And you want to get the ball started?
Sure. I
I'll go
have
ahead.
9. Go ahead.
We'll go ahead and Johnny will do the prayer and the pledge. Is that okay with you?
That's fine.
Please join me in the Lord's Prayer. Our Father, who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, be done
On earth.
Give us this day our daily bread, and forgive us our trespasses, as we forgive those who trespass against us. And lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. For thine is the kingdom, and the power, and the glory forever. Amen. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America, and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
We have no one signed up for petition, Madam President.
Okay. Consent agenda number 2. What's the pleasure?
Motion approved, please.
Motion to approve the consent agenda. Any discussion? Hearing none, all in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Aye. Any opposed? Hearing none, motion carried. Number 3, payroll change notices A and B. What's the pleasure?
Motion approved A and B, please.
Motion to approve number 3A and B, payroll change notices. Any discussion? Hearing none, all in favor signify by saying aye. Aye. Any opposed? Motion carried. Number 4, we have no minutes. Is that correct?
That is correct.
Okay. So, number, we will move on to number 5, requisitions, purchase orders, invoices as shown on A, vendor requisition list of payments. What's the pleasure?
Motion approved A, please.
Motion to approve 5A. Any discussion? Hearing none, all in favor signify by saying aye. Aye. Any opposed? Okay. We have no exoneration, corrective tickets, or joint property applications. Is that correct?
That is correct.
Number 7, consideration of approval of a project fund requisition for the payment of costs associated with the project to be financed from proceeds of the Series 2019 bonds issued for Charles Point Economic Opportunity Development District, Series 2021 A and B Development District number 3, White Oaks number 2, and Series 2008A Charles Point number 2, Northland Bay Improvements. There are A and B, 2 requisitions. What's the pleasure?
Motion approved A and B, please.
Motion to approve 7A and B. Is there any discussion? Hearing none, all in favor signify by saying aye. Aye. Any opposed? Hearing none, motion carried. Number 8, review, discuss, consider GSA update, potential executive session pursuant to 6(9)A 4B9 to consider matters involving or affecting the purchase, sale, or lease of property, advanced construction planning, the investment of public funds, or other matters involving commercial competition, which is if made public, might adversely affect the financial or other interests of the county. Is there anything that needs to be discussed under 8?
Move to table.
Move to table number 8. Is that what I heard?
Ma'am.
Okay. Any discussion? Hearing none, all in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Aye. Any opposed? Hearing none, we will table number 8. Number 9, consideration of approval of project fund requisitions for the payment of costs associated with the General Services Administration Building project to be financed from proceeds of the Series 2020 bonds issued for the Harrison County Building Commission, A and B. What's the pleasure?
Motion approved A and B, please.
Motion to approve number 9, A and B. Any discussion? Hearing none, all in favor signify by saying aye. Aye. Any opposed? Okay, hearing none, motion carried. I have 9:05, and I believe we have a 9:05 National Weather Service. Tony Edwards, Storm Ready Certification to Peggy Bailey.
Do you want to right here in front of the bench?
Well, I appreciate the time before the commission this morning. My name is Tony Edwards. I work for the National Weather Service out of Charleston. And for about the past year, I've been working with Director Peggy Bailey on the Storm Ready designation. So Harrison County is being officially designated as Storm Ready County today. You're the 17th county in West Virginia to earn that designation. And basically what it involves is just building up your all's capability to respond adequately during hazardous weather events. So flooding's a major one. So the Storm Ready certification just goes through and make sure that you all have adequate redundancy in how the public gets notified of weather warnings. And also the ability to monitor weather, and also just developing the relationship with emergency management. So we have each other's number and can talk during a natural disaster. So just wanted to come up and present this sign for you all. You all are free to use this any way you want and around the county to put up and signify that you all are storm ready to your citizens. And also we have a certificate and everything. So this is good for 4 years, and after 4 years, we have to go through the process of renewal. But again, I just wanted to thank you all for putting the resources behind this and giving Director Bailey what she needs to do the job. So I really appreciate it. And come on in.
You guys want to come up? No? Good.
Good job, Peggy.
Thank you.
Great job.
Thank you, Mr. Edwards.
Thank you for the time.
Anything further on that? Peggy, do you wish to speak to it?
I just want to let everybody know that all the emergency managers across the state, we have a wonderful relationship with the National Weather Service in Charleston. All we ever have to do is pick up the phone. If there's a fair or festival, we can call ahead for weather events. A lot of states don't have that contact, and we are really, really lucky. We use Tony a lot. Tony's our contact. He's a sweetheart. He's a guy who's kind of runs the weather, and that's about it.
Thank you. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
Doc. Thank you.
Okay, number 10, review, discuss, consider accepting Harrison County LEPC bylaws.
Approve as presented, have the president fix her signature.
Move to approve as presented and affix president's signature. Any discussion? Hearing none, all in favor signify by saying aye. Aye. Any opposed? Hearing none, motion carried. Number 11, review, discuss, consider entering into formal agreement with CSX for acquisition of all CSX parcels located in or near Wilsonburg, West Virginia, and Clarksburg, West Virginia for western connection of the Harrison County Rail Trail System. Potential executive session pursuant to West Virginia Code 69A 4B9 to consider matters involving or affecting the purchase, sale, or lease of property, advanced construction planning, the investment of public funds, or other matters involving commercial competition, which, if made public, might adversely affect the financial or other interests of the state or any political subdivision.
Move to approve and have the president fix her signature.
Move to approve and affix president's signature. Is there any discussion on the matter? Okay, hearing none, all in favor signify by saying aye. Aye. Any opposed? Hearing none, motion carried. Number 12, review, discuss, consider Town of Lumberport ARPA funding acceptance and intended use of funds. Is this just, oh, go ahead.
Move to approve as presented.
Move to approve as presented. Is there any discussion? This is just showing us that they are going through this organization to obtain further funds, correct?
Right,
Yeah.
they're not requesting funds at this time, they're just accepting the funds and telling what they're gonna do with the funds. But the
Okay,
project
that's what I was, okay, that's both 12 and 13. 13, review, discuss, consider enlarge Pepsi Ball PSD ARPA fund acceptance and intended use of funds, correct? They're
Yeah.
both the same, okay. But David's motion was to approve number 12. Any further discussion?
You can add
Hearing
13.
none. And 13, 12 and 13 of the motion. Any further discussion? Hearing none, all in favor signify by saying aye. Aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Hearing none, motion carried. Number 14, administrators report. Laura?
The only thing I have right now is, we're trying to get ready for the election on the 8th, between a couple county commission departments like maintenance and here at the commission office, we're assigning people to help the county clerk with election day to try to make things smoother. And from the commission, I just want to add that we'll have Hazel working as well as Jim Copenhaver to represent the commission that day.
Thank you. Anything further? Okay, Number 15, commissioner comments. Commissioner Hinkle,
Ma'am.
Commissioner Treecost.
No.
Okay, I have nothing either.
Motion to adjourn.
Motion to adjourn, all in favor, signify by saying aye. Aye. Any opposed? Hearing none. Meeting adjourned. Thank you.